Good afternoon. I came on here today to do some Q&A about weight loss. It's a big deal. And the topic today is you are not a slave to food. It is not your fault. Come on in and tell me where you're coming from, where you're located at. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I'm going to give you just a minute to come on in, a couple of people to join me this morning because that video that I posted on the 4 things that I do to maintain a healthy weight has gone pretty much viral. And I'm getting a lot of comments and questions about weight loss, people wanting to change their habits. And from the day we are born, we have to stop addiction immediately. We have to attack addiction almost from the very day we are born. Tell me where you're watching from. Thanks for joining. Today is a Q&A about weight loss, losing weight, losing weight. I lost 30 pounds in a number of months. Started out on a diet back in July, and it's a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle, and you have to want to change. You have to want to change. When we were young, our kids, we were born into our parents, fed us fried chicken, cube steak, rice, and gravy. So we have to get rid of these addictions, even though we've gotten older, and we don't want to pass them on to our grandchildren. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Come on in. We're talking about weight loss. We're not a slave to food. It is not our fault. Absolutely. So we have to fight these addictions because everywhere you go to a store, what do we see? Junk food. And that's something that I've had to conquer. And I have to deal with that on a regular basis. You go into the grocery store, and the best way to shop is on the perimeter, not on those inside aisles where the processed food is. Hello there. Tell me where you're watching from, Evelyn. Tell me where you're watching from. So when you look on, when you go grocery shopping, you have to bypass. It's like we're always fighting. It's this war. It's a war between food and, the right food, the good food to eat. Hello there. Thanos. All right. Hello there. And BJ, thanks for joining us. Tell me where you're watching from. Today is our day to make change. This is Juneteenth, right? And so I thought this would be a perfect day to get free of some bad habits that we have had for years in our lives. I'm 65 years old, and I'm still, trying to break some addictions. I lost 30 pounds. Tell me what you're dealing with. Are you here to lose weight? Do you have questions? Are you trying to stop certain addictions? Yes, absolutely. This is the deal. Once I reached a certain weight, you have to say to yourself, at some point, you have to stop. You have to have a stopping point. And then it's a lifestyle. It's not just, okay, I'm on a diet for 2 weeks or a month. No, it's a lifestyle change. Let me show you some things. Look at this. This is apricots, right? Okay, I had to stop saying, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, you should like the things that's gonna help you and gonna benefit you. Just like the people that hang around in your life, you want to be around things and put things in your system that will benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Take a supplement. We need a supplement for our bones and muscles, D3K2. Can you grab the camera? Football edited. Okay, so peaches. Stop saying what you don't like. I used to say I didn't like bananas. I'm eating bananas all the time. I'm eating banana. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Thank you so much for joining. This is a team effort. We have to help each other. Tell me where you're watching from, too. I do get people from California, from Texas, from New York. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining. My name is Sima. I'm here to help seniors with their health, happiness, and prosperity. I live in Michigan, and we have the Texas, Australia. Love it, love it. Texas, you're some of my number one fans in Houston, in particular. Tell me Australia. So it's got to be some hours beyond 11 o'clock in Australia. Thanks for joining, you guys. If you have questions about weight loss, I've lost 30 pounds. Um, I had to discover, I had to say to myself, and I'm going to tell you one of the tools I use. I'm so excited. Do you have a scale? Answer that question too. Do you have a scale? Okay, so I have a scale that I've had for years and I was not using it. But I got to a point where I said, I got to find out where I'm at to know how it's going to help me to get where I'm going. Yep. Oh, 12 a.m. Friday. Okay. South Sushi. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining. So, number one, get you a scale. Get a scale. And actually, I weigh myself almost every day since I lost weight. It's a lifestyle. A lot of people won't use a scale because it's frightening. They don't want to see what it's going to read. But yes, we want to know what it reads. We want to address the problem in our lives, and we have to be disciplined. We have to love ourselves enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to love yourself enough to put the right things in it so that you will get the results that you want. We can't keep living the same way and expect different results. You get me? Does that make sense? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. So let's just start with, as I said, get your scale, get a scale, weigh yourself, and then write down how you want to get to where you're going, or write down your goal or your vision. The biggest issue is being consistent. Absolutely. And so consistency, it starts here. See, you have to know within yourself that one day, if you keep going, you will get there. Hi, Winter. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sima. I'm here to help seniors with their health, happiness, and prosperity. And today I'm helping you with your health and your weight. I'm 65 years old. And some of these food addictions came when we were born. Okay? We already have to tell our kids and my grandchildren. I have to tell my son, don't feed her that sugar. Don't feed my grandbaby sugary stuff and all those high carbs, like French fries. Listen, convenience, bad food, junk food is cheap and convenient because everywhere you go, it's a piece of candy bar, it's some potato chips. It's convenient. You can get it quick, you can fast, you don't have to cook it and things like that. But here again, I'm peaches, okay? Let's eat more fruit. And this is a great season, especially in Michigan. Eat some stuff that you used to say, oh, I don't like, but you know it's good for you. See, you can adjust to something that doesn't taste good if you're going to get a good result. And so you have to keep doing it long enough to make the change. See, eating right is in your favor. The green leafy vegetables, the green uh, kale. I'm not a big fan of kale, but I do like spinach and broccoli. Get those green veggies in you. Veggies actually more than fruit. I love fruit. Fruit is a little easier to get to at a grocery store. You don't have to cook that. So watch the sweets in your vegetables, the sweets in your fruit, the sweets in your fruit. Tell me where you're watching from too. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And let me just pause right here to say thank you. If you've been watching me since February, I just restarted my channel in February and I'm getting close to the goal I am aiming for. I have enough subscribers to get where I'm going, and I need some more watch hours. So I do this for two reasons: to gain more momentum as well as to help my audience. I want to know what bothers you, what stresses you have, and I want to address those things as best as I can. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. Um, and besides that, a doctor will not tell you the things that they don't know about you. And think about when you go to the doctor, you don't tell the doctor everything, right? You have to fight for yourself. You have to fight for your life. You have to, you can't depend on other people to do what you can do for yourself. There's a lot of things you can do for yourself. When research says take those supplements if you need the supplements, right? Take those, and that will satisfy some of the foods that you don't get in your normal diet. In our Western diet, we know it just comprised with a lot of sweets and sugary foods. So we have to be cognizant of that. Now, let's just talk about being consistent. What does that mean? What does that mean? Consistent is not just equivalent to daily, doing something daily. It's the process of how you do something. It's how you face issues. It is a mental thing. Consistency means I'm going to be on the same pattern. I'm going to live a certain way. It's not just doing something on a daily basis. That is a part of being consistent. It is doing it on a, what I want to say, a basis consistent, it's crazy, consistent with what you believe in. You have to have values in order to be consistent. Okay, you need values to be consistent. So if you value your body, your temple, and by the way, follow Elise, Kimberly Elise. You might know her. Kimberly Elise was talking about this the other day. She is an actress, and she's been an actress for a good while. So follow Kimberly Elise, Elise. And she was talking about this the other day. The same thing that I'm talking about. Your body is a temple, and we possess, we carry. So what you put in your body comes out, right? What you put inside of your body will come out. And let me tell you, food affects your mood as well. The wrong foods can make you depressed. You understand what I'm saying? The wrong foods can actually make you depressed and get you uptight. It makes you moody. But the right food will cheer you up, will give you energy, and also will help you sleep better. The right foods will help you sleep better. You eat or drink the wrong stuff at night, you'll be wiggling around all night long. And as I said, though, my name is Simon again. I'm here to help seniors with their health, happiness, and prosperity. I just rejoined my YouTube channel, started back in February. And I've got some other posts there that'll be helpful to you as well. So even if you don't subscribe, you can go back and watch some of those previous videos about the 4 meals that you can have at lunchtime. Drinking water. Drinking water. Keep water close by. Keep water close by. Or if you don't want tap water, you can get some bottled water. Bottled water does cost, but that's what it is. What it is, you're paying for a bottle, so you can use tap water. Water from your faucet is really good. So tell me, and put in the comments or go see some of the other videos. Ask questions. I do respond. I do respond to my audience because I believe in you. And a lot of subscribers, they're telling me they're trying to do better, working on themselves. And some of them, even in the comments sections, give their advice or their experience. So that's the power of commenting. The power of making a comment helps the community. So even as you get older, you still need help. We still need support. In fact, sometimes you need a little bit more support when you get a little bit older because you have less help around you. And a lot of people are confined to home. And being at home, you got to connect, like we're connecting here on YouTube. I'm thankful for this opportunity, and I really didn't know it would get to this point. I had no idea I'd be talking about weight loss, weight loss, but the demand is there, and I have over 31,000 views on that post. 31,000 views in less than a month's time on just that one video. The 4 things I do to maintain a healthy weight, lost 30 pounds. My goodness, that is amazing to me. And also, if you're looking to start a channel, you want to do this yourself, do a better job than I, and reach the audience that is drawn to you, start a YouTube channel. If you're a senior, don't write us out, because seniors, we have a lot of knowledge, we have a lot of experience, and you guys have experience that you should be sharing with the world. What one thing I like about YouTube is it's a global platform. So there's Facebook, there's Instagram, but YouTube is a place where we learn and grow together. This is where you I go for tutorial things I need to learn how to do. Have you ever done that? Things that you need to learn how to do. You can do it right here on YouTube. What are the skills that you have? What do you have to offer this world? What do you have to offer young people? People won't necessarily come to you that's in your close environment. Good morning. All right, good to see 60 plus. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we have certain privileges when you get older too. When you get 60 and 65 is the beginning of senior citizenship. So I love the benefits of being older. I don't even have to pay for that real ID, which I'm late at getting. The real ID waives a 65-year-old fee, or if you're blind. So thanks for joining my channel. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help, and I'm here to learn from you as well, because learning, we should never stop learning. It helps that brain to keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. I read a lot. I play games a lot. It's so important to keep active. Stay active. Get out of the house. Get off the couch. Stop watching so much TV, because it's feeding your brain something. And guess what's on the television? Commercials about food, commercials about chicken. Go get the fried chicken sandwich. I had to break those addictions. So what happened was, I discovered that there was a bad pattern in my life. Okay, there was a bad habit in my life, and today is Juneteenth, and we're breaking those addictions today. So I was getting fried chicken every Wednesday night. We were gonna get a pizza, or we were gonna get some Popeyes chicken, and I would have a bag of potato chips. You know, I still struggle a little bit with the junk foods, for sure, but and then there are some things I can eat that I like and enjoy and still maintain my weight. Because what's happening is, I watch and monitor myself. I got to tell my body what to do. This body shouldn't be dictating to us and telling it what to do. So I get on that scale, okay, and I have a range that I'm dealing with. Thanks for watching from South Africa. Under 40, breaking addiction sound just like I would like to hear. Absolutely. Breaking addictions. And sweets will take a hold of you. Sweets and salt. Salt and sweet. You remember that? I don't know if you ever had that M&M candies, or the nuts are good for you, but it was a bag of nuts that says sweet and salty. M&Ms in it and peanuts. Oh, I'm just eating them, eating them, eating them. No. So, all right. Thanks for coming back, Evelyn. Yes, so we've got to break these addictions. So I have the scale, and when you weigh yourself on the scale, you know where you at. Get a board, get a vision, write down what you want to achieve in the amount of time that you want to achieve it. It's a goal. You're looking at it. You're writing the vision. If you know about the Bible, if you ever studied the Bible, and Habakkuk talks about writing the vision and making it plain, so that he that reads it will run with it. So you weigh yourself, and in one day your weight fluctuates about five, I think, to 5 to 7 pounds. So I'm not real a strong advocate for weighing yourself every single day, but at least a couple times a week, and you can see the pattern of your weight, whereas you may lose 2 pounds or 3 or 4 pounds, or pick up 2 or 3 pounds a day. So you look at that scale, you say, oh, that's good. And then if you picked up more than you wanted to, or that you should, oh, I got to cut back on this. This is not working. That's not working. Make a list. Make a list of the things that do not agree with you. Make a list of things that do not agree with your system. And I've noticed that when I eat more of certain foods, I gain more weight. And when I don't eat those foods and eat better, more healthy fruits and vegetables, I don't gain that certain weight. So write down the range in which you want to stay in with your weight, because there's going to be a range. So if you, and it depends on your frame. So if you have a small, medium, or large frame that will dictate to you. You can go to Google and see the range you should be at. Now, what's crazy about that chart is my range is ridiculous. The low and the high, it's it's I think the range might be about 20 to maybe 30 pounds or something on that level. So write down what range you want to be in for your weight. Look it up first, what the range is for your body frame, and then write it down. I used to have this post in my house, in my room, that said, I'm thankful for my health and my uh, thankful for my health and my good and my happiness. Thankful for my good health and happiness. Even though you're not there, you know where you want to be. And you are thankful. If you've got up, you've got breath in your body, and you have activities of your limb, you are thankful. So I'm thankful for my health, I'm thankful for my good health and happiness, because a lot of our health uh, challenges are mental, they're emotional. And I'm going to tell you one thing I did. I spent several months, and I was blessed to do this. I took off my job, took off work, and every day I had a meeting with myself in my family room. And I did a lot of reading. I did empowering myself. I listened to a lot of singing. And there's this song by Tasha Cobbs. It says, I'm not afraid. I'm not a slave to sin. I'm not a slave to fear. Correction. I'm not a slave to fear. I would listen to that song, and on that track, it was just a bunch of songs. So where I was feeding my mind, building my inner man, building myself up. Yes, wow. And I was reading a lot. I typically would read the Proverbs, so you get the word and you read something that's going to empower you in the scriptures and all the Proverbs every day. Like today's the 19th, read Proverbs, the 19th chapter. Always feeding myself so I could grow. You have to feed yourself just like a plant. You have to feed yourself. You are a growing, living being, and you have to give it living food. I should just get myself into the habit of meeting. Absolutely, because you know yourself better than anyone. Have that meeting with yourself and don't let it go until you get some answers. And your body speaks back to you. It'll say, nope, don't eat that. We always have thoughts about what we should be doing and where we should be going, who we should be seeing, the things that we should be doing. You know, the things that I'm doing today is a result of the thinking that I've had and the goals that I want to meet. Wow, that's pretty powerful. The things that I'm doing now are things that I wrote down, or the things that I recited to myself. Like, you know, I'm strong. I'm the head and not the tail. So talk to your body. Tell your body where you want it to go. I did my body like that. I'm like, you stopping right here with the weight. You're not going past this point, because I'm not gonna let you. And see, our brain, if you ever listen to Dr. Tracy Marks, she will tell you that if you tell your brain something, it remembers it. So you keep rehearsing to your brain will eventually believe you and will start to act accordingly. It will act in the right fashion that you want it to go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, my name is Sima. I am here to help seniors and those alike with their health, happiness, and prosperity. If you like, join my community, subscribe to my channel, and watch us grow together. And when you're on that channel, when you're on post, make sure you comment so you can share with the community your experience, your foes, your challenges, and people will answer. We need motivation every day of our lives. We're just like kids, we're just older in age, but I need the same kind of motivation as my little grandchild. You know, when she was learning to walk, they would lift her up by the legs a little bit, hold her hand a little bit. And even when you get older, because you've gone through so many things and life changes, you still, it's like I had to learn how to use a computer. You know, I had to learn how to use this iPhone. Okay, I'm growing. We're living beings, and we need challenges to help us grow. You know, a plant isn't born into 7 foot plant from the first day. You feed it. You feed it the nutrients it needs. You put it in the right soil. So so by you being here today says a lot that you want to grow. You want to develop yourself. You want to improve yourself. You want to empower yourself because guess what? What you do, somebody else is following you. Exactly. What you do, if you keep this in mind, we'll do a little different. If we know, keep in mind that what you do, somebody else is going to follow it, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Tell me where you are watching from, where you are watching from. Thanks for joining me and thanks for being a part of this community. You are a blessing to me. You have been a blessing to me today. I'm going to be on a few more minutes. So if you want to get somebody and invite somebody else in, so be it. But share this with a friend. It sounds like I'm ranting, and in some cases, yes, but I'm ranting about good stuff because I didn't write a script for today, but there's so many things that is helpful to you. So listen, repeat this, put it back on, put it on repeat so that you can hear some of the things that you may have missed. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you sharing and sharing the message of your life. Remember, you're in control of your life. No doctor, not your parent, not your deceased parent, not your grandmother, and your kids aren't responsible for you either. Now, this is interesting. Let me just throw this in. Welcome from Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, again. So I didn't see that the first time, but Raleigh, welcome, welcome, 60 plus. And Sophie. So, what I was going to share something. I'm 65. I get forgetful. Do get a little brain fog. Um, but start your day. Start your day. It's very important that you don't start with your phone, your cell phone. I notice the difference. Watch how your body connects with your morning routine. Watch how it will move one way as opposed to another. Let me give you an example. So you get up, you start looking at your phone, and then, oh my goodness, you see some bad news, somebody just passed, something else just happened. That's not a good start of your day because it is too emotional to carry so early in the morning. But when you don't start that day and you read something, look at this. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Can you read it? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you have to get the belief, the positive belief that will help you grow first thing in the morning, as opposed to someone else putting or planting a thought in your mind. You want to plant the thought first in your mind of how you want your day to go. So you're constantly telling your body, talking to your body, getting it shaped the way you want to. And and so again, like I said, that's reading something. Reading feeds your soul, it feeds your spirit, it feeds your mind, and you get ideas of how to grow and develop yourself into the beautiful person you are and to the beautiful person that God made you to be. We are made to be shining lights, shining star. And how can I lead somebody and help somebody grow if I'm messed up and not? I can't be a testimony to someone else if I'm not showing up like I should show up. I should look decent. You know, you don't have to wear the finest of clothes and live in the biggest of houses. You just have to think positive, think right thoughts, and love other people. See, as you develop yourself will give back to you what you put in it. Remember, what you put inside, food, thoughts, whatever you put on the inside is going to come back out. It's going to come back some way. And I paid dearly for eating some junk foods. I had gum issues, you know? So that's the repercussions. We pay for the bad mistakes and the poor choices that we make in eating junk foods. And just a little note to that: make sure you're taking care of your gums and your teeth, because that mouth too that's where the bacteria lies. And bad foods will make it go bad. Bad foods create disease. Bad foods, keep that in mind, create disease. But today we're experiencing freedom. Let this be the day that you make a change because you want to change and you want to do better. Let us not be addicted to food. We're not a slave to food. We're not a slave to food. And again, we didn't put a lot of this on ourselves. We grew up with it. Now we know better. Now that you know better, do better. So write the things that or share with the things you plan on changing. What do you plan on doing different now? Are you going to get a scale? Do you need to drink more water? Do you need to eat more vegetables? Let's put it at that spot right there. What do you need to do? Are you going to get a scale? And I talked about getting a scale, and you can get a digital scale and weigh yourself. Are you going to drink more water? Or are you going to eat more vegetables, more green vegetables? Those are three keys right there. Just put a pin in that spot right now. And this is at 32 minutes. 32 minutes in the video. What are you going to do different? Well, I'm about to sign off. If you have any questions, you can write it in. I'll give you one more minute. If you have any questions, any thoughts, thanks for joining. Once again, I appreciate you. After we get off, go back over it, pull out the nuggets, share with others, or you can still ask a question or post in this live, and I'll be coming back to you. I do appreciate my audience. I come back to you. I make all comments. I reply to all comments. If for some reason I didn't, I didn't know. So thanks so much. All right, that's good. Shout out to you, 60 plus, increase water intake. Boom. That's beautiful. And that means, and check out that most recent video that I posted. Will definitely subscribe. Make sure you look at that most recent post that I made about 4 places where I keep water so you won't ever be thirsty. That's the most recent post of yesterday or day and a half ago. Look at that one. I enjoyed this. Yes, awesome. I'm going to do it again, and I'll probably do it at nighttime. At nighttime, if that time is okay with you. I like to meet my people where they are, whether it's morning or night. And sometimes I do Saturdays. So I'm kind of locking in, still finding my way through on YouTube to get where I need to be to reach the most people that I can reach. I love you all. You be blessed and take care, and you are in control. Walking, yes, yes, yes. Stay hydrated. Woo! Have a good one. Have a good one. Drinking more water. Yes, yes, yes. All right.